Why, hello everyone, welcome back to Kingdom Hearts Dark Road Story Mode. Nothing can stop us now, of that I am 99% certain. And I say that because I have good reason to think that. I have done a lot more grinding, and I think we are now ready to get through the rest of the video game. If we weren't already, we definitely are now. Xehanort is up to level 50, for one thing, which is not the max, apparently, but I feel like it's a pretty safe number to be at. Also, I have collected every card, or at least every card that I want, which is most of them. And, like, all copies of it. These aren't the cards. Like, I've got 10 of every card except for a very select few that are ones which will, like have that effect where they spend some of your HP to do damage, just because I don't want those in the mix getting auto-added to our decks where they can kind of do more harm than good. Every other card, though, including the most expensive, I've got, which means our stat ups are very good. I've got a lot of stat ups from this as well. Not every single one, but again, I feel like we're in pretty good shape here. I think we're gonna get through the rest of this game just fine. Fingers crossed, and if, like, honestly, if some enemy beats us now, then, well, they'll have earned it. So good for them. Let's continue. Quest number 81 into episode 6. Whoa. Morning. 1 year later. Who are you? Who am I? Let's see. I could introduce myself as Theodore or Jack, but I can't prove that's really who I am. So what's the point? Hey! I saved your life, you know. You what? Oh. I was taking a leisurely stroll when I spotted you passed out on the ground without any protection. Let me guess. You thought your heart was strong enough to withstand the darkness in there. Is that it? Or did you just take a wrong turn somewhere? Wait, are you a tourist? Well, what about you? Why were you there? Whoa, calm down. Sit, let's talk. Miss Shimamura, please. They're trying to have a conversation. Okay, no, you keep going, have fun. Yeah, I used to be a Keyblade wielder, more or less. Really? I've never heard of you. Like I said, used to be. More or less. How can I trust you? What? Ta-da! See? Trust me now? Even less. Ouch. Well, anywho, I just wanted to warn you that going through these gates exposed is a no-no. Fine. Here, take it. What's this? A fabulous garment. It's a little out of fashion compared to that armor of yours, but it provides better protection. The armor's a newer style more suited to combat, but these coats can withstand way more darkness. If you think you can tough it out without the armor, you ought to make the switch. Are you trying to sell me this coat? No, it's free. I promise. Still don't trust you. Stubborn, huh? How'd you end up in there anyway? I'm in the middle of my journey to prepare for the Mark of Mastery exam. You're what? I thought you said you used to be a Keyblade wielder. More or less. Right, well, anyone who's qualified to take the exam needs to travel the outside worlds alone to broaden their horizons. Ugh, sounds like work. It's part of the training. Still, hey, you asked. So your trip's not over yet? No. In that case, maybe you can do me a favor. You know, since I gave you the coat. I thought you said it was free. I just need you to take a peek. At what? People's hearts. Huh? Human emotions are complex. For example, what you feel towards someone you love isn't always good or well-meaning. It can be a false kind of light. Which begs the question, are these messy feelings that emerge from love still light, or are they darkness? Whoa, where did that come from? The dark thoughts that dwell inside most hearts bubble to the surface when we drag others down. There are those with power and those without. Those who possess it harbor feelings of superiority and judgment. And those who don't, inferiority and envy. The weak who fear the strong desire to strip them of their power. So, who are you? Someone with power or someone without? One of the strong or one of the weak? People shouldn't be categorized in extremes. And even if I was either type, it doesn't mean that I carry those dark intentions. Is that what your experience tells you? This trip is supposed to broaden your horizons, right? What I'm asking from you will help with that. In the meantime, I'll be waiting right here for you to get back. Huh? I look forward to hearing all about it. I enjoy those two hanging out. Episode 6, Uncertain Order. Sands of time. Reveal to me the one who can enter the cave. Three. Even better. My diamonds in the rough. Sheesh. I hope you're right this time. I haven't watched Aladdin in too long. Iago, are you alright? Iago? Iago? If they fail, oh well. They are merely a secondary plan. The proportion of cutscene to levels to quote-unquote playthrough really has swung wildly in the opposite direction, which is an improvement, honestly. I wonder if the others are here. I don't know, but I do know this is the only world Master Odin primed for us that we haven't searched yet. What do you think, Erd? Erd? Oh, sorry. Did you say something? Is everything okay? Yeah. What was the question? Do you think Ericus and Bragi are here? You're the one who said we should go and find them. You've been a little distracted since we left the castle. What's wrong? You can tell. Well, the thing is, I ran into Vala and Vali. If you don't want to talk about it, it's fine, Erd. No, I do. If anything, I should have told you sooner. Vala was... Oh, how dreadful. Who is this? Hold that thought. Ah, okay. I suppose I must venture into the cave myself.
Don't do it, Jafar. It's too dangerous. You'll never make it out alive.
A sacrifice I'm willing to make. Look at the state of our dear kingdom. The hunger, the children forced to steal food. I can't bear to watch them suffer any longer. If only I had that lamp, I could restore peace to our beloved home.
But you're the royal vizier. Without you, who's going to advise the sultan? Agrabah's future will be nothing but pain and darkness.
You may be right, but... Excuse me. Why, you must be travelers. Welcome to Agrabah. Regretfully, we are unable to provide you with the hospitality you so deserve. That's okay. Actually, we overheard your conversation and wanted to know if you needed any help. Oh, how embarrassing. We could never accept such a kind offer, but if you insist... Fetch me the lamp from inside the Cave of Wonders. With it, I can save this kingdom. It's the only way. Why not send your soldiers? Xehanort. Yeah, you must have other options.
I've been telling him the same thing, but he won't listen. Jafar thinks he's got to put himself in danger to open the Sultan's eyes.
In that case, maybe you should be the one. Unfortunately, the guards of Agrabah and I have faced the dangers of the cave many times, with no success. We're battered and exhausted. Another attempt may well be the end of me. All right, what? Xehanort? Oh, I'm truly grateful. How can I ever thank you? Are you sure about this, Xehanort? Sure enough. Ah! And there's the play. And almost got it. There we go. Go team of 2. Okay. Quest number 83. Who disturbs my slumber? I'm Hermod. Erd. Xehanort. Proceed. Touch nothing but the lamp. Pretty good looking within this style. That's an asset they already had for Union Cross, yeah? I feel like I remember going up to that thing in Union Cross. It's been a bit. I wonder what else could be down here. Well, no matter what we find, let's remember not to touch anything. Not that any of us would be so stupid and... Well, one of us might be. He definitely might. But don't worry, Broggy's there to make sure Ericus doesn't get into trouble. That Jafar, I don't trust him. Keep your guard up. We might be in for a surprise. Why didn't you say something sooner? Because even if this is some sort of hoax, it's still a chance to search parts of this world we otherwise couldn't. That's true. You're right. Then let's keep an eye out for Ericus and Broggy, and anything unusual. This does seem like the most capable and maybe reliable of the available crew options we could have. I feel like we're in good hands here. Mess it up. Our leveled up crew seems to be doing pretty good. Like, getting through enemies, not too much problem. I guess the enemies are up to level 50-something themselves, but we haven't gotten into any HP danger, and I have, like, I don't think I mentioned it, I've also got, like, well over 200 revives purchased. So we can brute force our way through a lot if we had to. Hopefully it won't come to that. There's only, like, 2.5 chapters left. That's a carpet, right? It certainly is. Really unfazed by anything, this bunch. Yep, walking like a person. Let's pretend we didn't see anything. And I thought Wonderland was strange. That's Ericus, right? It certainly is. Yep, walking like a carpet. Let's pretend we... Never mind, we don't have time for this. Let's go. That was kind of a joke. Good job. The treasure is forbidden. Touch nothing but the lamp. Let's see, Ericus or Broggy? Who do we want to put bets on? Probably Ericus, right? What was that? It sounded like a warning. But first things first, we need to deal with these Heartless. They're kind of cute. Right. I like this design. Man, these mobile games have had some good Heartless design. For all their little failings. There's been some really fun art in these things. Good music, too. Not new music, necessarily, especially in this one, but still. So there's treasure? Yeah, up ahead. Then we better hurry. All business, this crew. Stop! Hey, Xehanort! Xehanort? What are you doing? Me? Oh, I was... Aren't you supposed to be looking for Vor? Oh, we are. We were just asked to fetch a lamp to save this world. So were we. Xehanort, maybe you were right about Jafar. Well, come on. Who wouldn't trust that face? The world is in trouble. That much is true. But I sensed darkness inside Jafar. And he's desperate to get his hands on the lamp. Darkness? So he tricked us? All I know is that when he took my hand, I felt his greed. He covets power, and he'll stop at nothing to obtain it. Even overthrow the Sultan? I guess we're done here, then. Wait. Let's keep searching for the lamp. Why? We don't owe that guy anything. Not for him. I think the lamp is essential for maintaining this world's order. Really? Why is that? Well, let me start from the beginning. So you're saying the upperclassmen are after the lamp? She said way more than that. Let me get this straight. For whatever reason, the upperclassmen are trying to steal what's essential to each world's order. Erd thinks that this lamp Jafar is after is it, and that the upperclassmen may come to take it for themselves. Got it. That's what I said! Then let's keep looking for the lamp. And we'll deal with whatever happens when or if it happens. Improvising, I like it. I must be rubbing off on you. I sure hope not. Oh boy. This group. Ah, what a good... Oh, really? Wow. I didn't think that was going to happen. I just thought we were going to have Wonderland and Agrabah forever. Neat. What? Fill out your album. So, wait, what does that mean? So you can just go in here and do fights, and maybe they just have like every kind of enemy in here? Because you can only encounter certain enemies in Agrabah and Wonderland. And certain enemies only at certain, like, difficulty rankings of each one as well. So maybe this is a good way to just run into every kind of thing if you leave it idle, and at high level as well. I wonder. Oh, and maybe you can, like, run into bosses again here, too. Maybe that's how you can, like, challenge boss level enemies again and get multiple versions of that. Okay, interesting. Hang on. So let's, like, back out real fast. So, like, in the album... Yeah, okay, so we're running into a few new kinds. Interesting. But yeah, the fact that they added a... Here, fill out the rest of the album world now here in Chapter 6 that clearly by this point in production, and last chapter, like, already seemed to be suggesting it, they... it was... The writing was on the wall for this game, and they were trying to start, like, wrapping it up both in a gameplay and story sense. I feel for them on that. That's probably not fun if you've got big narrative plans, but, well, let's see how they do. Well, hello there. They're not gonna let us through without a fight. Get 'em! Game. Honestly, like, the way the game sets things up with, like, by introducing the mechanics and, like, having you manually control things up front, I think that on its own is kind of a mistake on the game's part. Like, it sets up the expectation that this is a game meant to be controlled automatically, and then when you realize, wait, when the game does it automatically, it does way better than I ever could. Why on earth would I play it? And it feels like a design flaw. Really, like, as an idle game, though, the whole mechanic of it should be that you are defeating enemies enough to be able to get stronger cards and more of those cards to power those cards up, so that when the game is auto-choosing, it has a stronger deck to pull from and is thus more effective at playing on its own. Like, usually most idle type games, like, they do start you out by having you manually do, like, some tapping or whatever, but then you very quickly, like, you tapping stuff very quickly becomes inefficient in a lot of them. And so, like, it seems like just another kind of design flaw, but more of a user experience, a UX design flaw in this case, that they implant in your head from the start the idea that this is a combat system meant to be controlled, when it clearly isn't. Or if it ever was meant to be that way, what they ended up with in design was something that is way less efficient to manually control, and so the game works way better if you just don't. It's hard to tell, but in either case, it feels like a failing of either design, well, a design failing regardless, but either a failing of mechanics design or of like user experience, user communication design, one or the other. It's not a good idle game. I've already said it, but it's not. It should be up ahead. Let's go. This is it. Oh, hello. Well, well. So the lamp is essential. I see you talked to Vala. Then you know why I'm here. Why are you doing this? More importantly, where's Vor? Right here. Vor, you're okay. Let's go home. No, I'm gonna stay and help Vidar. You can't be serious. Do you know what they're doing? They're stealing items that are vital to maintaining each world's order. Who knows what that'll do to the worlds? It's not right. Yes, taking the items upsets the balance of the worlds. But what we're hoping to find is true light that shines even in the face of confusion and uncertainty. So you're using the worlds for your plan. I'm willing to do anything if it's a means to defeating darkness. Wouldn't you, Ericus? Well, I agree that we need to banish darkness. But at what cost? We've defeated countless entities the old-fashioned way. Why go this far? In order to defeat true darkness, we need to gather 7 lights. We need to replace the lights that we've lost. A task with which we have Vor's help. I really like Vidar's design. What a cool-looking Keyblade wielder. I don't have a clue about true darkness and how much of a threat it is. But upsetting each world's order is the worst thing you could do. Don't upset the order, huh? That's what we were taught too. To prepare for the Mark of Mastery exam, you'll travel to the worlds beyond to broaden your horizons. There, you'll observe all manner of order. Some you may not comprehend, but you must still respect. You must not disturb the balance, even if it's rooted in darkness. Yes, you do not yet possess the ability to distinguish between light and shadow. But we've already learned so much. Yeah, more than enough to go and knock some sense into anyone who thinks they know better. Don't be rash. We must proceed carefully. Even if being careful costs us time we don't have. I don't think we'll need to worry about anything. I believe in the light in people's hearts. We were so focused on what we were taught that we lost sight of what was important. What was that? Our friends, the ones of light that were supposed to fight with us. They're gone, and they're never coming back. And to make sure their efforts weren't in vain, we need to defeat darkness at any cost. Ericus, we want the same thing. So I ask of you, take this and find light that's strong enough to accomplish our shared goal. I want to banish darkness, and I'm willing to do anything. At least, I thought I was. Thinking of what it might cost scares me. Maybe I'm not prepared for this after all. It's okay, Ericus. None of us have the knowledge or experience to decide. When you do eventually become a Keyblade Master, you may find yourself having to make this very same decision. And maybe then, you'll know what to do. Xehanort's right. This is too much for any of us. Xehanort, you guys, thank you. We're in way over our heads. Let's go talk to Master Odin. Wait, but what about Jafar? He's waiting for us. So, who cares? Yeah, it's best we steer clear of him. That's it? I guess so. You just know that they are eventually going to recreate a lot of these scenes in 3D 1 year later for some future game, right? Like that happened a good bit with well, I suppose they did back cover, but Kingdom Hearts 3 got a few kind of recreations as well. I look forward to seeing that someday. So, yeah. It wards off darkness. It's useful. Told ya. So, how'd it go? The tour? I learned the reason for my existence. Oh, tell me more. All around the world, people live seemingly peaceful lives. They believe themselves to be moral and virtuous, but it's all an act. Darkness lurks in the pit of everyone's heart. Their light is a total farce. Sounds like your trip around the world opened your eyes, but you got a little bit more than you anticipated. Must have seen a lot of darkness. Those who are weak and desire greater power simply strip the strong of their power and convince themselves they've earned it. That's how people become tainted by darkness. They believe what they want to believe, using hollow reasons as justification. They repeat this cycle, and their darkness grows. So you're saying the weak feel the need to justify their actions to maintain a sense of self. Can't let that slide? No. It's better they be ruled by darkness. People carry delusions of having power, but it's a lie. They're but sheep pretending to be wolves. Though, I admit, I can understand why. Oh, never heard that one before. A Keyblade wielder willing to side with the darkness. Why not just let them be until the darkness consumes them? because left alone, the world would fall to chaos. There needs to be order. You sure about that? Why not just sit back and watch it play out? Understanding hearts is difficult. More so the emotions within. I simply realize that it's easy to dismiss what you don't comprehend. All right, all right. The world needs you. I'll grant you that one. I don't know what I can do, but I will act. What comes next is too important. I suppose letting false light dictate the future might be a pretty lousy move. So, you can make a change. You have that power. What do you want for the world? Power, huh? Who knows? My training's coming to an end, and the exam's not far off. Maybe I can gain some clarity then. You're letting the exam decide? Listen to me. The results don't matter. You believe the world needs you. Sounds like you already know where you're headed. It's funny. Somehow I can sense where I'm supposed to go and what I'm supposed to do. Yes, even this coat, there's something familiar about it. As if I'm meant to wear this. You'll ditch it soon. What do you mean? I mean that one day you're gonna outgrow it. How so? If you truly possess great power, the darkness can't control you. You won't need a silly old coat to stay safe. In fact, you'll be the one controlling the darkness instead. Me, on the other hand, I'm too much of a scaredy cat to ever take mine off. Who are you, really? Some kind of fortune teller? Well, I could lie and tell you that's what I am, when I'm actually a brilliant artist, or even a scholar. I could tell you that I dream of world peace, when I'm actually planning for its destruction. The truth is what you see with your eyes, not what you hear. So, your name? What did I just... Never mind. I guess there's no harm. My name is... Come on. Really? Still? You can't keep dragging this out for you can only do this for so many games. Nomura. I'm a lost master. Lost master. May your heart be your guiding key. Thus concludes episode 6. Just 2 left. Well, I will see you all next time for episode 7. Do take care, everyone. Until then, goodbye.